welcome to my very first video of acrylic fluid painting. Today is my birthday, so I figured why not start off on my birthday creating a video for you guys. So today I've never done one of these techniques with fluid painting. I saw it on a video and it seemed really fun and really cool. So it's actually using this aluminum foil here. We're gonna crunch it up and make some really cool effects with some fluid acrylic paints. I wanted to do kind of a beach theme. So just going through some of the colors I intend on using. This is Master's Touch. Again, it's pre-mixed pouring acrylic, so it's all ready to go. Very liquidy, very runny, so it's gonna flow very easily. This color is Pearlized Blue from Master's Touch. I think all the paints I'm using today is from Master's Touch, which you can buy at Hobby Lobby. I spent a lot of money there now since I got into painting. But yeah, so Pearlized Blue, we're gonna go with an ocean theme. This is gonna be really pretty. It's kind of shiny and metallic look. This next one is a pearlized white. So this is gonna hopefully give some cool ocean effects along with the dark blue here. And that's also kind of metallic. I do have a regular white paint. It's not really metallic at all, but it's just a good base color in case we need a little bit of extra white. I did want to add some teal into the painting because it's ocean themed. I did not have ready to go paint from Master's Touch for the exact color I wanted. So really I mixed this color using the pearlized blue. I do have a bit of yellow pre-mixed pouring acrylic here as well. So I combined mostly pearlized blue, a little bit of the yellow to make kind of a turquoise color, and then brightened it up a little bit with the white. So those are gonna be the watercolors. For the ocean bottom, I have two really beautiful colors I use a lot and love a lot, and I'm not really sure how they're gonna mix together with all of the blues, but we're gonna give it a try. This is just a copper metallic pre-mixed pouring acrylic, which is so pretty, probably one of my favorites. And then this one for the lighter sand on the ocean floor. This is a gold metallic, which is really beautiful as well. All right, so those are the paints we're going to use. Just to give you an overview of the canvas. This is Master's Touch paint pouring canvas. So this is the first time I'm actually gonna be using a canvas that is specifically for acrylic fluids. I think the idea is it's kind of heavier, weight bearing, so it's easier to direct where you want your paint to go. Has a really nice edge on it as well, rather than the stapled, so it's kind of more of a gallery wrapped style. Again, this is from Master's Touch. This is an 11 by 14, and yeah, I think it'll be a perfect size for what we're doing today. So that is the canvas. And before we get started here, just to show you what I've done with the canvas, on the back, I've taped it with some of the frog tape just to keep the edges clean. And then I ordered these awesome push pins just this week on Amazon. So that'll be giving us, you know, a base for our paint to sit on our canvas and be able to let it dry easily without making a mess. All right, so let's get started. That's the overview of the supplies, and I'm going to crumple up this foil. Okay, we do have our crunched up foil here. So I think that's pretty much ready to go. Try to move it off the edge so I don't make a giant mess. Speaking of messes, the first thing I'm gonna do is put on some rubber gloves because fluid acrylic paint gets everywhere. Just FYI. That's why my table looks like a hot mess, but I have a lot of protection. I have an old pizza box here, which works really well just to protect the table. I have some newspapers laid out too, but yeah, it does go everywhere. So we definitely want to wear gloves doing that, especially if you have a nice manicured hand. But they are a little bit tricky to get off. You can scrub them, but this is just so much easier if you take precautions. Okay, so what I'm gonna start with first is the water part of the painting. So I saw on the tutorial on YouTube, and what the lady did, if you wanna create like a really cool colored layer and feathered effect, you make chevrons with your different colors. So I'm gonna be pouring a little bit, you know, just random, but also doing a lot of chevron colors and layering them as well. So I think the first one I'm gonna start with is this, just a traditional white color, and I don't wanna go too crazy with the white because I do want more under the sea colors, you know, not so much white. So just put a little bit on the top here. We are gonna have to use quite a bit of paint. That is the point. So, you know, make some V's here, like the chevron. Okay, so that was my just traditional straight white. Next I'm gonna come in with the pearlized blue because I think the white and blue will combine. Some parts will be the dark pearlized blue, but some parts are gonna mix with the white as well, which is gonna be so pretty. So we're gonna have a different range and variety of blue. So I'm gonna do kind of a swirly pattern to start with. Again, we're gonna have to layer a lot of paint on this one because we're gonna expect to scrunch it and make sure we cover the whole surface. So just those chevron colors. On this corner, it's okay if it's not spread out completely even. And then go in with our beautiful turquoise. I love this color that I made. So we'll spray a little bit of that. I don't have a ton of it, which is fine because I definitely wanted more of the blues for sure. The blues and whites to combine. So add a little bit of that. Okay. All right, and then next using this pearlized white, I haven't used it before, so I'm gonna take a second here and open the bottle. But in the meantime, I guess I can talk about my day. I'm really excited for my birthday. I am 38 years young, hooray. Another year older. My son got me a hilarious birthday card that had an avocado, and you know, it basically shows the stage of an avocado, and the first 3 pictures are the avocado just hanging out. And day 1, not yet, meaning it's not ready. Day 2, not yet, it's not ready. Day 3, not yet, it's not ready. And then it showed day 3.5 where it's brown and flies flying around the avocado. So I eat a lot of avocados, and that is so true. They either are underripe or they're overripe. There's like a 20-minute window to get them. So, so I really love that card. Okay, so we have our pearlized white here. So I'm just gonna add this around. Now again, this is white, but it has a metallic color, which is so beautiful. A little bit messy there. Getting a little goopy, but that's okay. All right. So I think we have enough white, but I want to go back in, do some more pearlized blue, and then finally our turquoise. And I think that will wrap up the underwater, the water part of our ocean painting here. And again, I've never done this before. I saw the tutorial. I'm really hoping it turns out the way I want it to. Either way, I mean, again, kudos to Bob Ross. There are no mistakes in art, just happy accidents. We'll see how it plays. And, you know, there's no failures. We've learned something. no matter how you shake it. So I'm just coming in with these beautiful turquoise colors. Again, I'm gonna try to use this paint because I only mixed up a certain amount. So here we go, I hear it. All right. It's kind of a cool effect, just spritzing some on the oil here. There we go. Okay, so that one's tapped. Now for the ocean bottom, again, I'm coming in, I'm gonna use this lighter color towards the top and then make it a little bit darker on the bottom, just to try to give the illusion that it's getting darker at the bottom. So again, unfortunately I don't have a ton of this gold. I have to buy a ton more because it is so pretty and I use it all the time. So I'm not gonna do really like a chevron effect. I might add the copper in a little bit for the chevron effect, but it's not really the look I'm going for. I don't really care. All right, so that one is spent. I have to go to Hobby Lobby and spend a lot more money getting new paints because they do run out quick. So, all right, and then last but not least, this copper. So this copper is gonna be really pretty. Hopefully gives kind of an ombre effect up into the rest. So, again, I'm not really looking for a ton of ocean floor. I definitely wanna keep more of the paints here. Definitely focus more towards the water portion of it, so. All right, so we have our paints laid down. I'm so excited. Again, I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, but why not get started? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to center this in the middle of the paint here that I've laid down, and then I'm gonna press from the center outwards. Okay. So, again, press from the middle of the center outwards. I'm just gonna wipe my hands off real quick so I don't get too much on the inside. If somebody wants to buy this, you don't wanna have a bunch of paint randomly everywhere on the inside either. So, okay. So I'm gonna press, work my way up, and press, work my way over, press, work my way over on this side, press, work my way to the corner over here. And I already see those gorgeous colors coming out from everywhere on every side, okay? All right, and then press and then do the same thing. Press down, press right, press left, and then press towards the corners. And then press toward this corner. Okay, so the center is all pressed out. Now I'm gonna go up and do the edges. So edge here, edge there, come down. Nice. So I was hoping to see that brown start squishing out because I know I don't have a ton of paint there, but I definitely wanna see it squish out. That means I do have enough paint on the canvas. So yeah, we're getting there. Okay, are you guys ready for the big reveal? I'm a little bit nervous and a little bit anxious, actually a lot anxious. So one thing before I do the reveal, I didn't see this lady do this, but I'm gonna do it myself. I'm going to just fold these corners up so I can get some paint on the edges. So I'm really big at liking paint on the edges of my canvas. Some people don't really care to do anything with the sides, and I think that's kind of weird because obviously if you have kind of like a gallery wrapped canvas, the sides are part of the painting, especially if you hang it in your house. So I'm just taking some of this excess paint, pulling it up just to cover some of the sides quick. And there's things that I can do. I can touch this up afterwards too, which a lot of people do. rather than do it right now. But since I have all of this excess paint over here already, I'm gonna just do it real quick so I don't have to do it either. And then for my birthday also, my guys are taking me to a delicious Italian dinner. I'm so excited, at one of my favorite places in our town that we live in. I've been trying to eat low carb, so I'm really excited to stuff my face full of pasta on my birthday, right? And that's definitely one of the days that you can do such a thing and get away with it. Okay, so we got some of the edges covered here. I'm gonna go back in afterwards and probably do the bottom because I don't have enough paint to do the bottom edge all the way around, but it'll be all right. Okay, for real this time, the reveal. So I'm gonna hold this down. Woo! Look at that! Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I love it. Those ocean waves, the bottom here, I can see that there wasn't enough paint on the bottom exactly, but that is no big deal because what I'll do is I'm just gonna use some of this tin foil and touch it up real quick. So, and I can already see some of the cool cells forming with the blue and the white. So I'm really happy how that turned out, but yeah, let me just go in and touch that up. Okay, that is so beautiful. Let me bring you guys down to see and get a closer look before the dry reveal. Just to show you kind of more of the detail that's in this. Okay, and here is the wet reveal. I did fix up some of the edges that I didn't care for after going through it again. There was some weird spots, but they're easy to touch up. So yeah, I love the swirling effect with the chevron, very feathered. It did kind of create what I wanted, kind of an ombre effect with some of the light and dark sand colors. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I love how it looks very turbulent. So it looks like kind of the flow of the water's coming in, crashing here, and then recycling and going back up there. So really happy with the wet effect and how it looks right now. And then I will see you guys in a day or two for the dry reveal. All right, here is the dry reveal, everyone. And look at the metallic colors. They are so stunning. Oof, oof, that blue, those golds. I did add a few more brush strokes in here just to try to blend the bottom together, but didn't mean to move it, there we go. But I'm so happy with how this came out for my first video. I consider it a success, so stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing a lot more. So hope to see you all on the next one. Thanks so much, see ya.